welcome to another Motivation Monday. Today is Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday morning to be exact. We just had a little mishap with yesterday, therefore we did not stream live. But today, we wanted to make sure you guys got your daily dose of motivation to start the morning right. So, let's start off with our brand new quote of the day. Travis, if you'd please.
There's nothing wrong or evil about having a bad day. There's everything wrong with making others have it with you. Yeah, that's a weird tongue twister I should have practiced beforehand.
Totally prepared. But basically what that's saying is if you're having a bad day, there's nothing wrong with having a bad day. But just don't put it on others, because then you're going to have other people have bad days with you. So we want to try to avoid that.
Makes total sense to me. So do we want to start with wildfires or
How could
yoga?
that be good news? Wildfires.
Oh, that is a wildfire. That's an inflammatory statement. Okay, I'll stop it. Self-powered wildfire detector.
Do you want to share the screen with everybody else so they can see it?
Totally thought I was sharing the screen with everybody else. Okay, let's go over here.
There we go.
That makes more sense. So basically how this works is it uses kinetic energy from like tree movement and like wind movement in order to produce energy in order to power the sensors.
Whoa.
After reading through this article, it talked about how solar panels and the battery technology with it is actually very difficult to deploy. Just because like there's shade and stuff coming from the trees. So by using kinetic energy instead, it's powered and we don't have to worry about solar panels.
Wow. Technology.
Yoga next.
Smart people. Yoga next.
Does the fitness trainer want to talk about yoga?
I will talk about yoga. Yoga is good for you.
Hey!
Surprise! And why is it good for you? Well, not only does it work on your flexibility, but it's great for your heart.
Mm-hmm.
So it helps you control your breathing. Just 30 minutes a session. Involves posture and breathing, and every other day for 16 weeks, and you'll see dramatic improvement in your cardiovascular system.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does.
So it's a low impact exercise that increases your flexibility as well as in your endurance.
Exactly, and you all know what endurance means.
Better sexercises.
Exactly.
And by sexercise I mean male Kegels. It's important, okay?
It is.
Don't be such a selfish lover.
Just gotta clench sometimes. That's all you gotta do. But yeah, so go out there, get yourself a yoga mat, and I can show you a couple things if you need to.
On a weightlifting Wednesday?
Ooh, maybe.
Now this one's just a funny one. Basically, the psychological effects of having scary eyes on cattle's booty scares away tigers and lions.
Well, there you go. It's kind of like that butterfly wings. They have like colors and like eyes on their wings so that predators will be scared of them.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing to do with the cattle. Great ideas. All right.
Move on to some of the philosophy.
Let's do it.
Okay. The attitude you have when you go into a situation sets the tone for it in its entirety and overall outcome.
Exactly. So basically what that's saying is when you have what you perceive as a bad day and you carry that negative energy around you and you are hunched over with that posture and the attitude is in your voice where nothing can make your day better, you're going to just set the tone for the rest of the day, maybe even the rest of the week if it's that bad of an issue. And we need to focus on that.
Mm-hmm. Bad attitudes begot bad attitudes.
Exactly. So if you're having a bad day out there, we're going to let you know that bad days aren't really bad days.
I like it. I like it a lot. Now there was a little bit of a story I put in here.
Mm-hmm.
So if I set an alarm before I go to bed, but when I wake up I look at my phone and I've got a bunch of missed calls. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have had that.
Yeah, of course.
Where you just you sleep in, you don't show up to work, and everybody's harassing you about it because they're like, where the heck are you?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, I slept through my alarm and I'm late for work. But does that mean I have to have a total bad day?
No.
I can own up to it. I can be like, yeah, man, I was a total bag this morning. I maybe, even though you shouldn't be getting drunk before a work day, maybe I got drunk last night.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I took some edibles because we are in Canada after all.
Right.
And yeah, I slept through my alarm. I get to work. I make up for it by working hard all day, have a positive attitude, and I just make sure everybody's looking at me the way I see myself, which should be in a positive light.
That's perfect.
We all make mistakes.
Exactly. And I can test for that as well. Like, maybe not to the extent of yours where you slept in or anything like that, but just maybe something happened the night before and I carried that to bed with me, and then I wake up kind of still grumpy and, man, it's like, oh, it's going to be a bad day. But if you tell yourself it's going to be a good day, right when you get up, it's ultimately going to be a good day. So you can set the tone for yourself that early in the morning, that early in the state of this negative energy. You just want to bite it in the butt and then carry on with a positive attitude, maybe even a smile on your face, so that helps you get you through the day.
Like, how many people have gone to bed after having a fight with a significant other, family member, spouse, like that type deal, and they're just feeling really crusty, they're not sleeping well, tossing and turning, covered in sweat, your bed's now soaking wet with sweat, maybe you slept on the couch instead, you wake up in the morning and you're just like, man, I really need that coffee. You go to make coffee, you're out of coffee because somebody forgot to pick it up. Maybe that's what the fight was about. You forgot to do groceries before you got home after work. Like, you're just having a really rough time. You get to Tim Hortons or McDonald's, you order a coffee, your coffee's wrong, they don't have hash browns because they ran out, somebody didn't order hash browns. You get to work, somebody's yelling at you because you're 5 minutes late because you went back to try to fix your coffee order, and now you're sitting there, you're crusty, you're just hating on everybody, and you're giving that just that negative vibe to everybody else. Now everybody around you is complaining and, for lack of a better term, bitching, and they're just, everybody's so negative. And then you get that one peppy guy that walks in, and then now all these people like try to dig their claws out of them and tear them down. Yeah. Because they got a smile on their face. Well, what's the point of that? Who did that help? Didn't help me. No. Didn't help you. No. Everybody's just, they're just having a rough time. You got to be that positive light. Exactly. And just, instead of tearing people down, bringing people up. Right. That's what we want to stress. Just make sure that if you do have a bad situation, because we don't want to call them bad days anymore. Yeah. We want to change that attitude a little bit. A negative moment. Exactly. So a negative moment happens, and you just have to take a deep breath, realize that the moment has passed, and carry on your day with that positive attitude. Just bring it back into your life somehow and carry on the day and spread that joy and love. Well, one of the things I do whenever I'm having a real rough morning, because we all have them, maybe your joints are aching, you had a really hard workout the day before and your body's just like feeling the burn the next morning, is I'll go out and I'll buy coffee or donuts for everybody I work with. Yeah. So I show up and I'm like, yeah, I might be having a rough time right now, but why should everybody else feel the pain that I feel? So I try to bring some light into their day. That's awesome. Can I work where you work so I can get free donuts? Hey, we shouldn't have donuts every day. Just saying. A treat is a treat, but it should not be the pattern. If every day is a treat, what's a treat? Exactly. Nothing. Exactly. Chocolate cake. Life is about ups and downs. If you have chocolate cake every morning for breakfast, does chocolate cake even have that meaning anymore? Obviously not. I mean, it should. Now I'm having a bad moment about chocolate cake. Okay, let's shift to positive attitude. What is the meaning of chocolate cake? So we've all had those days where you go through your morning and it starts out great. It's fantastic. And then go through the day, more positive things just happen to you, right? And then maybe towards the middle of the day, maybe even the end of your day, you get that one dose of bad news. Is that considered a bad day? No. Of course it was a bad moment. Exactly. The rest of my day was great. Yeah. Phenomenal. Exactly. I had a really great night with my significant other. I woke up in the morning and I'm all chipper. I actually have coffee ready because the timer went off on my coffee machine. I'm just like, yeah, good night, good morning. Exactly. I get to work. Everybody's like, hey, Bob.
We all have a bob.
Yeah, we all have a bob, and just everybody all smiles, and then, oh, I look at my cell phone, and I realize I missed my cell phone payment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can remedy that.
Yeah.
Why is it, it's a bad thing that happened because I missed it, and I might have like an overdraft fee or a late payment to do, but I can fix that.
Yeah.
And the rest of my day can still be great.
Yeah.
Might get home, crack open a cider by the fire, you know?
Ooh, fire cider.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, so we really want to bring that to light. It's just, if you have a bad moment, it does not bring the entire bad day a bad day, you know what I mean? So we just want to focus on what that moment is, realizing that it will pass, and then just carry on with some more positive energy that you can bring to light. And a lot of people fixate on that negative energy, that one bad thing that happens to make their day a bad day.
Instead of washing off the slime,
Exactly.
they just let it sit there and seethe.
Exactly. So no, you just got to go rinse yourself off and bring out that smiley shine again. And yeah, it's just, I can't say it enough. A lot of people just really fixate on that negative energy that happens to bring their whole mood down, and we just got to learn just to let it go.
Well, in like the wise words of somebody that I shall not mention, rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey. And I'll let everybody else finish that. Like, just because it's raining on your parade doesn't mean it's all bad.
Exactly.
And like another thing is like negative moments.
Mm-hmm.
They require you to think about them. I'm not saying dwell. I'm saying think. What caused that negative moment? What caused that bad outcome? Can we learn from it? Is it more of an experience that we can use to grow?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it something that was out of our control?
Right.
And I'm really big on, if you can't change it, if you can't fix it, you don't have any control over it, why let it bother you?
Right. If you can't fix it, don't fixate on it.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
Nice.
Is that off the top of your head?
It is, yes.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
thank
perfect.
you. Thank you.
No, that's actually a really good quote. Might have to write that down for later.
We shall. We shall.
Could go into the website for the website launch party.
Which should be coming out soon?
Yes, sometime this week.
Yeah,
Not giving a specific day because
things could happen.
life is a roller coaster. We got ups and downs, but it's a fun ride.
Exactly. And that's all you gotta do. Just take it one day at a time, one moment at a time, and just let life happen and realize that not everything is within your control, and what you can control should be positive.
Yeah, because you can learn from it and you can change it.
Exactly.
Anything you can change is not bad.
Yeah, exactly. Right? So you just gotta learn from it, figure out how to change it, and move on to be a better person than you were yesterday.
Exactly. It's all about growth.
Mm-hmm. All right, Travis, do you want to end this shorter podcast with a brand new dad joke? Plenty to choose from, I see.
Oh no, I had a good one.
I'll close my eyes so I don't see what the joke is. Let's go.
Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I had a really good one. See if I can find it. Okay, so the first one will be, Dad, can you put on my shoes? No, I don't think they'll fit me.
It took me a second, but I got it.
Another one is, dang it. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles.
An oldie but a goodie.
What concert costs just 45 cents?
What?
50 Cent featuring Nickelback.
That's a real knee slapper there.
Right? What do you call cheese that isn't yours?
What?
Nacho cheese!
Yes!
That's a classic.
That's a classic.
And I think that's a wrap, just shy of 15 minutes.
Wow, there we go. So I'm going to go to work, and then you're going to come and join me at work and for a workout.
Yep. It's a nice training day.
Let's do it.
some shoulders, maybe some legs because I never like skipping leg day. We'll see.
I'll see you then.